drive with ETN. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
Track 65, 6,
Daniels. Brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. For one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Daniels is going to throw again. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's tackled for no gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Commanders take over after returning it inside the red zone.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hawk 70.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And the kick by Folk is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, here we go.
First down throw here from Milroe. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 31-yard play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
79 Brock, 19 tight. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
To throw, here's Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. Ready, ready?
Milroe throwing again now on second down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hold the ready.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going deep. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ready up.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Get it.
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar. 65, 60.
They'll start the second half with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Grumps.
Daniels now. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Firing quickly out. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. The Seahawks pick it up. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Drive begins with a walker run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Caught quick right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
18, 5 in. 18.
Milrow with it on first. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Into the hands of Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one connects. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Just the Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. We'll check this one down to Etienne. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Loss of 6 yards.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2. Viking 18. Steady.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18, pioneer. Ready. Night, trap 60, trap.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Commanders get it back to within 1 score.
Seahawks 39. Commanders 31.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Press up.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Second down now, they need 7.
18 Cardinal. Here we go.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And finally stopped at the 34.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Running with Walker again. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still lined up in the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Commanders' 6-yard line.
Trying again, Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
46. Commanders 31. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders get it back to within one score.
38.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. I need more of those as they trail by a score. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Middle row from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
38. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Daniels hit. He lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now Daniels to throw. McLaurin with a catch out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Seahawks 53, Commanders 45.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
60. Commanders 45. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniels back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Let's go, let's go.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 7.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Here comes the screen for ATN. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready. No. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Daniels is going to throw again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
To throw again, it's Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
70 range, 70 range. Ready.
3rd and 1, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trail by 15.
Ready up.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. To the air again, Daniels. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, Daniels to the air. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Washington, 1st down.
19 tight. 19
1st
tight.
and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bobcats.
Daniels now on 1st down. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
The score, Seahawks 60, Commanders 52.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. The Commanders think they've got it. Yes, they did get it back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now, Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Washington.
Back to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Go!
They look to throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible. And that Hands team, they were going to let their side down a 2nd time, that's for sure.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.
perfect song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire been up a little while, and when chicken wire sure enough is live, and trying to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. This time I'm taking what's mine, like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind. I'm riding into town, no turning back now. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rains. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again. You take a mortal man and put him in.
Of a model that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. 'Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying